Hello guys, it's Dan and welcome back to the Twist Network. So today I've got another Photoshop tutorial for you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a glossy looking button in Photoshop. I actually did one of these tutorials back on my old channel, my Monsters account. So I thought I'd make a remake of this, as it was pretty cool. So we're going to set up a new document with a width of 1000, a height of 300. And just close this one. Once you're done that, we can unlock the background and name it background. We're going to have a dark fading out to grey drop to the background. Something like this. I hate doing this, I always try and get it perfect. There you go. Once you've done that, we're going to go to the shape tool and we're going to have a rounded rectangle and radius of around about 45. We're just going to drag this out. Yeah. Once you've done that, just recenter it type thing. Make sure you drag it off the screen, off the bottom of the screen. We're going to rasterize that. Come to the marquee tool and we're just going to trim the bottom off, like so. So now we have this sort of cool shape. Now we're going to bring up the layer styles. We're going to do a gradient overlay, but we're going to make the gradient overlay just a little bit lighter than the background, so it's sort of cool effect. Something like that. Now I'm just going to put a stroke on, have this 2, opacity on 70%, I don't know, 50% opacity, maybe 1, 2, and you can make this black. Now we're going to do an inner glow. Set this to white, normal, opacity 100%, bump the size up to around about 15, and actually I'm going to drop the opacity to 75% or 50%, like so. Once we've done that, I'm just going to apply a drop shadow and leave that at the standard settings, or maybe just drop the distance to about 3, and the angle to about 90, like so. That's pretty much it for the button. So you can just name this button. Next is going to be our text. So you can just create a layer and we'll do our text. I'm going to use the font Pinkoya Black. We can just write whatever we want here. So I'm just going to write Twist Network. Like so. Bold. Lowercase. There we go. Don't bother that actually. 5. Bump the size up. I'm just going to center this up, like so. Now we're just going to apply a layer style to this. We're going to do a drop shadow, and we're going to make this a hard drop shadow. So we're going to bring the distance down, and we're going to bring the size down. So it's a hard drop shadow. So bring the distance down to 3 and the size down to 0, and bump the opacity up to 100%. Maybe put the size at 2 if you want. Now we're going to do a outer glow. Outer glow. I'll make the outer glow white, and we'll set that to overlay, size 2, opacity 60%, maybe size 4. There you go. Now we're going to do gradient overlay. Should look for colour here. I should do metallic colour, like that. Now if we do a inner glow, inner shadow, sorry, we can make this sort of look 3D. If we just set this to, have a look here, 0. Whoops, didn't do that. And then if we bring the distance down to 3 and the size down to 2, and then change the angle to, I'm trying to think what angle. If you bring the angle down to -70, it makes the text look beveled 3D almost. So that's that. You can also add a stroke if you want to. I am for a stroke of 1. So that's outside, and you can have the colour. If you want, you can set it as another colour to give it some sort of strength. So I'm going to set mine as blue and put the opacity on about 75% or 40. Put the opacity at 40%. So it's just so it's visible, but not too overpowering. 40% inside. Outside. So now we've done that, we'll do the gloss for the gloss overlay. So just to type this layer as gloss. We'll come to the pen tool. We're going to start at the bottom corner. I'm going to come up here somewhere and drag a nice curve. Hold it all, just come around, whatever. And then we're going to switch the inverse of the default colours all back. Whoops, didn't do that. I meant to right click, make selection, yes, all backspace, Control Delete. Holding this layer, we're going to hold Control and select the bottom layer, Control Shift I, delete. So just got the gloss, and we'll bring the opacity down to about 40%, maybe 32%, something along these lines. 15, quite bright. 10% opacity. And that's pretty much our glossy button. Of course, if you don't want the background, you can just sort of turn the background off. However, you can use this on all sorts of websites, etc. If you just image map them so they work as a HTML code, these will work on websites. But it's just a simple button. Of course, you can put whatever text you want in it, and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that was really much tutorial. On screen now, there'll be 3 different things you can go watch if you haven't seen them previously. So you can click one of those links on screen now. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you. If it has, please leave a like, favourite, a comment. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed this actually, and leave a comment on what other tutorials you'd like to see. We're running out of stuff to do now. Thanks for watching, guys.